Let's talk about a really powerful idea today. It's about how to find true freedom. Not by trying to change everything around us, but by completely flipping our understanding of a single word: responsibility.
And it does, right? I mean, we all know that feeling, that sense of just being weighed down by challenges, by people, by situations that feel totally out of our control. It's a feeling we all share. You know, when things get tough, it's so easy, it's almost our default setting to look for someone or something to blame. It just feels natural. But what if that very instinct is the thing that's actually keeping us trapped? So yeah, that brings us right to our first big idea here, the blame game trap. Let's really dive into what this looks like and, more importantly, what it's costing you.
This is the story a lot of us tell ourselves, isn't it? I'm so stressed because of my boss. Or, I have these trust issues because of my ex. Or even, my life would be amazing if my parents had just been different. We tie our own happiness to what other people do. And this is the crucial part. The moment you decide that someone else is the reason for your problems, you've also decided they hold the solution. You've literally just handed them the keys to your own life, your own freedom. The result? You end up living like a puppet. Your mood can be wrecked by one negative comment. Your whole day can be ruined because of someone else's bad decision. You're not really living your life. You're just constantly reacting to it, with your emotions being pulled by strings you don't even control. Okay, so if blame is the trap, how in the world do we get out? Well, that leads us right here, to redefining what responsibility actually means. And I promise, it's probably not what you think. This is the big aha moment. Forget seeing responsibility as guilt or fault. Just break the word down: responsibility. It is your ability to choose your response. It has nothing to do with what happens to you and everything to do with what you do about it. And just look at the contrast here. It couldn't be clearer. The road of blame, it leads to feeling helpless, weak, and just stuck. But the road of responsibility, that leads to freedom, to real strength, and to the actual power to change things. They're two totally different destinations. This is the turning point. It's an active decision you make. It's that moment you finally say, you know what? No matter what anyone else does, I am in charge of how I feel and how I act. That right there, that's the exact instant you take all your power back. So what does this new power actually look like in real life? That brings us to our next section, the freedom in your hands. Now, this is a super important distinction. Taking responsibility doesn't mean you become invincible. No, pain is going to happen. Life will throw you curveballs, but suffering, that drawn-out misery we create by replaying the pain over and over, that part, that's optional. It all comes down to your response. You can think of it like this, in 3 steps. Step 1, a painful event happens. It just does. But then comes step 2. There's a space, a pause, a moment where you get to choose how you're going to respond. And step 3 is the result of that choice. You either rise above it or you let it keep you broken. All the power, everything, is in step 2. And this brings it all home. We've been taught to see responsibility as this heavy weight we have to carry. But when you reframe it as your ability to respond, you realize it's the exact opposite. It's liberating. Think about it. If you're responsible, you can change things. If someone else is, you're stuck waiting for them forever. All right, let's bring this all back to you. In this last section, we're talking about your moment to choose. This is where you get to turn the lens inward. So let's just ask ourselves honestly, is there any part of your life where you're just waiting? Kind of hoping a hero will show up and make it all better for you? Or maybe you're pointing fingers at your circumstances, your job, your bank account, your past, using those things as the reason you can't be happy or successful. And this one's the big one. Is your happiness on hold? Is it waiting for someone else to apologize, to change, to finally see things your way? Because the truth is, the power to change everything isn't coming later. You don't have to earn it. It's already here. It is in your hands in this very second, right now. And when you finally accept that, it's not a heavy burden. It's a key. It's the moment you take back the controls, and suddenly, all these new paths and possibilities open up where you used to only see dead ends. This one simple shift in your mindset, this is it. This is the doorway to transformation. Blame is always the easier path, but it keeps you locked in a room. Responsibility is the way out. So here's the invitation. Just for today, let go of the blame. Stop looking outside of yourself for the cause. Turn your focus inward and claim your power, your ability to respond. See it not as a burden, but as your greatest freedom. That doorway to a whole new way of living is right in front of you. And the choice, as it always is yours. So, will you open it?